Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 167 of 1000 is Nicole Seefeldt. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Morgan.
Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Our randomly generated suggestion is setting. 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 I'm always nervous about my table manners.
I can never remember which fork is supposed to go where, so I feel
Yeah.
you on that.
I, uh, I guess nobody would ever say anything in a restaurant, but like, the fancier the restaurant, the more I'm afraid they're gonna judge me.
I know, especially if you pick up the wrong one. I always end up picking up the salad fork during dinner, and I always feel embarrassed.
Um, is it? I work from the outside in, so like if there's multiple courses, like I but I just use the biggest one if I just have one course. I don't know if that's right or not.
Well, I'm left-handed, so my instinct is to always just kind of pick first and pray that it's right because everything is backwards to me.
Well, I guess if neither of us um, care about it, then we won't embarrass ourselves in front of each other at least. So,
Right.
uh, and who cares what the waiter says?
I know, I know. And they're paid to be nice, so.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's our job to look the other way if we mess things up.
We're there to be served, not.
Exactly. We are the king and queen of this table at this restaurant.
Well, it's so great that you invited me out, though. I'm really excited because I've never been to this restaurant before, and I've saw a lot of great Yelp reviews on it.
Yeah, I've never been here either. Thanks for saying yes. It's I just figured first date was maybe class it up a little bit. Um, I was worried that it was too going to be too intimidating because I'm already a little intimidated, on a first date, just jitters or whatever. But I feel really comfortable so far. So.
I hate first dates too, except, Susie, she recommended we go out, and usually she doesn't steer me wrong, so I thought,
Oh,
take a chance.
cool. So has she
Yeah.
set you up before, or?
Mhm. Well, once. Um, and that relationship lasted about 6 years, so
Oh,
hopefully.
wow. Well, that worked out well, I guess. Wow, 6 years.
Yeah.
It's like a real. I've never had a single relationship that's lasted that long. So um, it's a lot to live up to.
Oh, no pressure. I was just saying, I think what I was trying to say was that Susie has a knack for kind of knowing people and personalities. So this is much less nerve-wracking than most of my, you know, blind dates that other friends have set me up on before have been.
Oh, so you get set up on blind dates a fair amount then?
Yeah, I mean, just because I don't have time for a lot of online dating, I'm very
Oh yeah.
busy. Um, my I travel a lot. I'm a salesperson,
Oh
so
wow.
you know,
Where do you go to, like anywhere fun or?
well, a lot of times I go to California because I'm in
Oh
pharma
wow.
sales. So there's a lot of conventions and conferences and things. So it's great because I get to travel the world.
Yeah, it's one of the things on my list of things to do. I haven't done much traveling. I've never been to California, but I've always wanted to go. Um, feel like a country bumpkin. Yeah, oh, what? So I bet a lot of the other guys you've been on blind dates with are like a lot more impressive than me, right?
No, I mean I actually kind of can prefer the country bumpkin type. Really,
Oh, well, then I
because I
like
grew up
that.
on a farm. I'm a farm kid, so
Oh, really? You grew
yeah,
up you grew
yeah,
up on a farm? That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Cool. Well, I hope they have sufficiently farm fresh produce here
I
to.
hope so too, and none of that fake organic, chicken that's actually raised by the factory farms. I find that practice pretty disgusting.
Oh, do they sometimes claim it's organic and it's
Yeah,
really just?
yeah, it's a big
Oh,
thing now. I just saw that on, I think, Facebook the other day when I was scrolling through my news feed.
I guess I could ask the waiter about it if you want, or I mean,
Ah,
I
I'll live once. I try not to get too hung up on that thing, but as a general rule, if I know, I try to avoid it.
I
But
will.
I'm
I
definitely
am.
not.
I know. I don't know if I. I mean, I am willing to ask the waiter if you want. He's a little scary.
That,
Um,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just felt like he was just like looking at me like, "What are you doing here?" But I want you to have what you want. So
That's sweet, but like I said, I'm not looking to put, pressure on you or
yeah.
try to change,
I
you know.
shouldn't be here. I really shouldn't. This shouldn't. You should be. This is. I'm sorry to waste your time.
Um,
Um,
why do you think you're wasting my time?
oh, just I this is a big deal for me, and you go on blind dates all the time, and you used to better
Well,
food, and
this way, this is actually the first blind date that I've enjoyed because you're a real person and I feel like I
oh,
can
thank
talk
you.
to you. A lot of these guys just kind of put on airs and it's kind of a pissing contest because they're, you know, trying to prove that they've got a better job and are more successful than
I
me.
don't have a
They're
better job. I'm not more
intimidated.
successful than you.
So, you shouldn't. I kind of find it nice to be around like normal people who want to get to know me for me and not just my job.
Christine, I would put on airs if I had any airs to put on, but I have nothing. I have nothing to offer. I'm a waste of space. I really am.
You shouldn't feel that way. I
Well,
don't
it's
feel as a waste
accurate. It's
of space.
accurate. But you're having a good time?
Yeah, and I had that awesome time at Susie's party too. That's kind of why I was excited when she said, "Hey, you should go out with him. I think he really likes you." I was like, "Why not? Be kind of fun."
And I'm so glad you said yes. I wince when you mentioned that party. I felt so humiliated. I thought I should bring some wine, and I brought some wine, and it was like so clearly inferior to the wine that other people brought. She didn't even end up serving it, which was cool. I mean, I totally understand.
Hey, that meant more boxed wine for me. I love that stuff.
Oh, you had some of the.
Oh yeah, yeah. I snuck it because I'm kind of nervous at parties and stuff. I'm just kind of a wallflower.
Why would you be nervous at a party? I should be nervous at a party. You should be the life. You should be the life of a party.
You would think, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Totally different when I'm off the clock. It's I'm not trying to sell anyone anything, and I'm
Yeah.
just trying to enjoy life. And sometimes I have a hard time meeting people. But it's refreshing to find people who have, even if this is a little bit awkward now.
It
So
is
many,
awkward. Okay, so it is awkward.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
I
a
knew
little,
it.
just
I
because
knew
you're
it.
saying you're a waste of space, and
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what to say to make you feel better because I think you're great.
Well, thank you. And I know that insulting myself is not going to help someone form an opinion of me, and yet somehow I still find a way to, knock myself down. Uh, Something I do all the time, and I just can't stop doing it. Wish I could, but apparently I can't because I don't have, I don't know, the willpower or the, God knows what's wrong with me. I don't know why I'm not able to stop doubting myself. Stupid. Stop doubting yourself.
Yes, you really should because I think you've got a lot to offer. You're a very smart guy,
Well, that's sweet of you. I don't think
technical
that's
genius.
What's that?
I said you're a technical genius. I mean, that
Oh,
that idiot at the party got, crap, something stuck in my laptop, which I shouldn't have had it set out anyway.
No,
Um,
no, you were DJing. It was cool. It was.
so
I felt really bad because I think I made that guy feel pretty bad about himself. But he didn't know. He didn't know how to unjam a DVD drive, and I just happened to know, and I lorded it over him, or at least I knew something that he didn't know, and I was
that is
thinking
an
of writing a
advantage
letter or
in
something. I
life.
don't know how to.
That is a total advantage in life to know something that somebody else doesn't know.
Right, and I just, now he's gonna walk around all day thinking like, I didn't know that, and that other guy knew it, and I looked like a fool in front of everybody, and now he's probably, I don't know, I just made his life worse in some way, and I do that. I make people's lives worse because my life is so, I'm not gonna say meaningless or anything. I'm not gonna knock myself down, but I don't really have anything to offer the world or another human being. So
A lot of people our age feel that way, especially those of us who are single and we're in our, you know, late 30s. I mean, it's hard because everybody else is successful, has a kid, has
well,
a
you're successful, so lump yourself in with that. It's you over there with all the good people, and then me over here with all the guys who, don't even know whether to put the napkin on their laps or not.
well,
I
I'm
saw you put your napkin on your lap. I don't know. I mean, and then I was like, oh, should I put mine on my lap too? But I normally do it when the food comes, but maybe I don't know. I'm botching this, and I'm sorry. God.
It's okay, really. It's okay.
Like, if you had to rate me, like, say, like, I don't know how many guys you've gone on blind dates with, but let's say it's 10,
Hmm.
like, or 10 including me. I don't know if that's high or low. Where would you rank me as far as, like, a worthwhile human being?
I would say nine and
Don't be nice. I mean, don't be
no,
nice about it. Be
no,
accurate.
really. 9.5 because you're a real person. You're not afraid to show your insecurities. You're not afraid to, say that you may be unsatisfied with, how you perceive yourself and your life. I
Oh,
find that refreshing because most people are just so pretentious and you're trying to pump themselves up into something that they're actually not. I find it nice when people are human and actually admit that they're less than perfect. So I would say 9.5.
well, thank you. So 9.5. So that means there's somebody who's slightly
Well, yeah.
ahead,
I
or
mean, the other half belongs to,
oh, the guy you went out with for 6 years.
yeah. I mean, just because that was the longest relationship I'd ever had too, so.
Yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't be kind of fair at this point on a first date to put you above him, but
No, it would not be fair at all.
I'm
You're the
close.
winner. Do you?
So,
I mean, are you still in contact with him, or is he
no,
busy tonight? Or I mean,
no. He that did not end well. Just put it that way. We're not friends.
oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, is it something you guys could work out? Is that? I just feel like he should probably be here instead of me.
I caught him in bed with my cousin,
Oh, I'm
Jill.
sorry. That's
Yeah, yeah, kind of awkward. Kind of hard to be friends after that,
right.
especially since I grew up with Jill and she should know better.
Absolutely. That's I
I'm more
can't.
mad at her than I am because she's family. Like, who does that?
Yeah. So you feel like there is a possibility you could forgive him and work things out? I'm just trying to do. You seem like a really nice person. I want what's best for you.
I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but there are some things that are harder to forgive and
Yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, 6 years though is a long time,
yeah, yeah.
and he did. He's still ranking him higher than me, which obviously totally understandable.
Mhm.
Um, Should we have gotten an appetizer? Did I come off as a cheapskate that I didn't suggest appetizers? Or
Yeah, I mean, we're getting a nice Italian dinner, so I'm sure
right?
it's enough.
Okay, yeah. It seemed like enough. I just didn't, you
Mm.
know. Um, uh, keep expecting you to just jump up and throw something on me at any time,
Oh,
just from sheer hatred.
no, no.
But you don't hate me.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, let's roll with that then.
All right.
So to to 9.5.
To 9.5.
Blackout. Thank you so much, Nicole. Very fun. Is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of the video?
Just my team actually has a performance at Allentown Brew Works on Tuesday. But if anyone gets a chance, if they could just like the Skirts of God Facebook page, we'd appreciate it.
Great. Okay, I'll put a link to that in the description of the video.
Great.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Take care.